Okay, hi everybody, my name is Vykuko and welcome to another episode of Alien Isolation. I had a bit of a problem where I played like probably an hour, 2 hours-ish yesterday, and yeah, in my infinite wisdom, somehow my microphone was turned off, and because of the way my microphone is set up, that means that I had no audio whatsoever. So I had a bunch of recording that was literally worthless.
Ripley,
Yay.
you on your way?
Oh, shut up, Waits.
Yeah.
Ricardo's moving in ahead of you. I've sent your guy Samuels to android processing. Once this thing's dead, I'm gonna get him to access Apollo and lift the lockdown.
Samuel's okay doing that?
Guy said he wanted to help and I have my hands full here. Besides, he's a synthetic. Should be easier for him to get in there.
I guess.
Look, Ripley, we're the only people standing between Sevastopol and outright disaster.
Outright disaster has already happened, Waits. All we can do now is kill that fucker.
Right, so, yeah, Samuels, as I called previously, like the first moment we met him, pretty much, he's a robot. He's a synthetic Wayland Yutani style. What do you call it? I have to comment on it. Ripley's little, yeah, is just like the funniest thing ever. She's like, she goes from incredibly pissed off to incredibly frightened to, yeah? Just like in the blink of an eye. It's hilarious. Anyhow, so I do apologize for the lack of me being actually freaked out by like anything in this play here up until there's a segment later on where I will be back to normal. It involves a distribution conduit, and that's going to be like the next set of new content, so to speak. But up until that point, and unfortunately it's a good chunk of gameplay, it's going to be pretty much me going around and being all like, yup, things are happening. Now fortunately, it's still not the easiest thing to get through all this, but I at least know what I'm doing this time, so I'm not just going to get destroyed every 5 seconds. Bear with me because I'll have to check my map periodically, because I never remember where anything is in this game at all.
I'm in the Systex fire.
Ripley, heads up. I'm reading lots of malfunctioning systems in your area.
Yeah, the Xeno is here for the record, so I am gonna crouch. The flamethrower is basically OP as all hell. Like, you can't beat the flamer. Because it just demolishes everything. Unfortunately, it's almost an easy button versus the alien, even on hard. Like, you whip it out, and you can just pop, like, 1-2 spurts. And it uses a fair bit of... I don't know what you want to call it. Okay, now right here, this... Hold on. I guess I'll leave this. Am I... Okay, yes. There's a reason I have my maintenance jack out. This is not a fun time right here. Wait for it. That happened. That scared the living bejesus out of me when I first played. The worst part is, there's an android right here who wants to hug you. And he's not the nicest guy, I mean. Right out of the smoke. See?
This is not a drill. Do not panic. Follow the...
But he's easy to kill. You just have to be pre-prepped. He's dead. And then you just suppress the fire. It's a lot simpler than it looks. It looks like it's going to be like this incredibly difficult thing. Unfortunately, it does appear that you lose health gradually. So, my recommendation is to beeline for this thing and then explore it. Because nothing stops you from exploring. The nice thing is your flamethrower does get a ton of ammo if you're intelligent about it. If you're dumb about it, then obviously you're not going to get much in the way of ammo. But yeah, so this totally screwed me when I first played, because I was just like, oh god, explosions, things going on, I don't understand. I have enough to make a med kit. I also have enough to make like EMP mines, flashbangs, noisemakers. Noisemaker V2 is coming up as well. In case you guys have not played this.
Wait, what's wrong with this station?
And that's her response.
It's always been...
Okay.
fallen apart, but because of the decommission, a lot of the systems have been shut down. Add to the fact that everyone's too busy trying to stay alive to maintain anything, and you end up with goddamn chaos.
Memories. Oh yeah. Now these guys, I remember after I had played this, I watched Markiplier's playthrough, and hilariously enough, he shot one of these guys right off the bat because there's no indication that they're allies
Something back there just explode?
until you actually talk to them.
Creatures nearby.
You heard the lady. Let's go.
And they decide to like yell as Ripley's whispering. Now they go into this nice little alcove. You can't follow them. It's so rude. So rude. They just go in and then instantly the door shuts behind. Wait, can I get in there? Can I get in? No, it doesn't let you. Even if the door isn't shutting, it felt like it was a hard barrier. So, anyhow, so just peek here. Is there anything new? That I already hit a while back. That's the same log because this is you're backtracking here, obviously. So, now you have to go to Gemini Exoplanet Solutions a little bit into this. Let me search this guy. Ooh, stun baton charge. Those are actually super useful. For dealing with humans, and you do unfortunately have to deal with a few in the next section. You have to get to an elevator up top, and there's a bunch of humans who are in the way, and the fastest way to get around them is just to throw a flare to distract one, and then beeline for the other side. Where is the server hub? Oh, it's this way. To beeline for the other side, and just like zap, because you got to get to that elevator in the back there. That's where Gemini Exoplanet Solutions is, that little... And it took me a while to figure out where the heck it was.
Seal it in?
The spire was built to process high-value compounds dredged up from the gas giant. Piracy precautions are still in place. The tower can be shut off, vents, doors, everything. So, you build a cage around the creature, then Ricardo locks it down.
Now, just one key thing with this. There is backtracking in this game, but it's done very intelligently because of the way Sevastopol is designed. It's designed in a very intelligent manner. The one big thing that sucks about this particular area is just the sheer blah. You fight people all the time in these areas. You got androids, you got the alien, and of course you have filthy humans who cannot understand that death will come unceasingly for them if they're not careful. And yep, I'm heading the right way. Okay.
Entrance is dead ahead. Use the terminal in reception to open the door.
But yeah, you use the terminal right over here. I'm gonna update my map again. I don't really see why there's so many map update things other than to just distract people. And I missed some of these on my first go through. I will save right here just because I don't want to replay all that minuscule nonsense. Though admittedly I would have rather had another noisemaker since apparently they require an SCI injector. But anyhow, you access this terminal, and I thought now there's nothing important on the terminal for the record.
Finalizing the lockdown. You need to close the security doors all around the stairwell. Then the supply storage, maintenance access, and server hub reception. Report in as you go.
Facility in a state that isn't to your liking. Please let us know.
Now that guy right there, initially you think, hey, whoa, he's gonna go hostile as soon as I start locking it down. He's actually totally chill. He, as far as I can tell, he never aggroes for any reason, which is cool. Update map again. If memory serves... Oh yeah, I gotta go down because there's goodies down there, and then I go upstairs. The Xeno can come into this section. He can come in, and he loves... Oh, like that. See, like the Xeno, I can hear him kind of, but the bigger problem with this area is just that there's... oh, scrap, really? Usually you get like ethanol or something. The bigger problem is that android is actually what's causing the music spikes, even though he's totally harmless. But the Xeno itself is basically a non-threat as long as you like just stockpile crap loads of flamethrower ammo. because he doesn't ever seem to adapt to it. So you pretty much can just pew pew a little bit of stuff on him and he'll move right along. Server hub reception, update map. Okay. What's really funny is when the if the Xeno ever appears in front of the androids, they actually say, you know, like hostile detected, unknown species detected, and whatnot. And they don't, and there's nothing on that computer, so we're gonna skip that. There's literally, they do not care, it seems like. And it's the funniest thing ever. It's like, hazardous containment breach logged. And then they move right along like nothing happened. It's like, okay, so these androids who could ostensibly provide, like, first-line defense versus this thing, yeah, they don't care. They don't care. Now, this right here is very important. That opens up a backtracking path to the lobby. And that little ding was just a recording thing I was finishing up, so nothing important. Oh, she's coming somewhere. Sorry I'm so bad at this right now. It's still a little early for me, so I gotta... But yeah, as long as you're careful... Oh, and something I noticed before, that robot right there, that was Newt's robot from the first... Or not, I keep saying the first movie. From the second movie, Aliens. That was Newt's robot. It is a cool little dude. Let's see, and there's an ID tag and a stun baton charge in here. I'm pretty sure you can load up the stun baton with... Yep, you can load it up with multiple charges. But yeah, this is a very good area to come into, if only for that SCI injector. I have found SCI injectors are incredibly useful. They are like the most useful, just about. Alright, so you gotta do this like 3 times in 3 separate sections. The Xeno does not seem to be too bothered by these things. Jeez. I hate it when it does that to me. I was under the impression there was a thing in the stairwell for it, but I know there's one over here. I don't want to go upstairs there. But... Oh, that was the dude's body. That freaked me out. I was like, whoa, wait, what? I hear Ghibli bits. Big old vent right there. Grab whatever's in this. Initiate the lockdown right here.
Supply storage locked down.
Okay.
Unfortunately, they don't lock down the vents. It would be nice if they did. But as you can see, they bring these big old doors that not even the Xeno could get through, ostensibly. That's new. That didn't happen before. Alright, where am I going? Server hub reception corridor. Not that way. Oh, right, another door opens below. I forgot about that. And then the stairwell itself is, lockdown is right here. Unless that's the server hub reception, which, yeah, it is, I think, so. Yeah, this is server hub reception. See, this only opens up when you think. And this is where I first saw the Xeno in this spot, yeah.
Wait, can you patch me through to Ripley? I've already connected.
And there's Ricardo.
Ripley, there's an override command that allows you to initiate the emergency lockdown. Send a person right to the reception desk.
Ah, crap, and he's hostile.
This is a safety breach, and will not be tolerated.
Oh crap, I'm gonna die. Yep. Oh, see, that's the sucky thing about the Android. You can't let it see you when you're using the flamer, or else it will automatically declare you hostile, which is the dumbest design thing. Like, why would he go hostile just because you're using a flamethrower? I'm pretty sure they use, like, butane torches. I guess they wouldn't use a butane torch so much as a hydrazine torch, but yeah. And if you actually attack the android and kill him in advance, he goes hostile anyway. So it's like, there's not really any point. Wait, did I not do the door yet? I guess I didn't do the door yet. The Xeno can appear here, so I'm going to try and still stay cautious. There we go.
Ricardo's finalizing the lockdown.
But anyhow,
You need to close the security doors all around
the main thing with the
stairwell.
flamer is the Xeno will come after you.
Maintenance access and server hub
And when it
reception.
does come after you,
Report in as you
what
go.
it does is it, see, like, there's a vent. I forget where the next vent is, but basically where the what the Xeno does is it will come after you when you least expect it, and it will hunt you down and numb you, delicious, delicious humans. But the point is, anytime you aggro the Xeno, basically that at the same time that android gets aggroed. Unless you're out of sight. Like when I was in the server hub totally solo, Android did not care about me at all. When I was out and about in the middle of the corridor, anytime I fought the Xeno, he was on my ass. So the main thing is just avoiding encountering both at the same time, because you could flame the android and it will kill him. Fire does damage them. And it's really not that difficult to kill him with fire. That sounds kind of funny. Kill it with fire, but it's not that difficult. But yeah, so I'm gonna keep on going here. One of the important things I need to make mention of is the fact that it doesn't appear to affect anything as far as your detection rate or anything. But the Xeno, I wouldn't be surprised if the Xeno could hear it nonetheless. Your flamethrower juice, that's right, flamethrower juice, it just bounces around in your pack. Like it sloshes left, right, up, down, every which way. It is so freaky when you're walking around because it feels like you've got a jug of something just stuck to your pack, which technically you do, so I mean, you can't really blame the devs for that one, but anywho. But yeah, there's not really a whole lot here that's notable other than the fact that Waits actually tried to get a truce going with the other guy who's surviving with a group of people called Sinclair. Sinclair's like a black market pirate type, whereas Waits obviously is the marshal. So it's just kind of really double sensors this time. That's awfully... this guy better have something good. Bonding agent? Really? I don't even get a... Man. Don't even get an SCI injector, so... I mean, I've still got at least one, so I can still build like a noisemaker or something, but that's kind of stupid. Anywho. But yeah, so Waits and Sinclair, you don't see Sinclair's response. That's an important thing. You don't see Sinclair's response. All you see is just Waits asking for a truce. So whether or not he actually accepted is something else entirely. But if he did, then interesting, right? Oh god, that was freaky. But yeah, so that server hub reception, you can see that the override for the door is locked until you actually do the second override up here, which I don't understand why they did that, other than to just force you to come up here first and do this first, because there's really not much point to this section other than this little spot here. And if I remember right, there wasn't really anything down there, and it's like a dead end, and the Xeno did come down as soon as I went up there, so I'm avoiding it this time, just because, I mean, who wants to be... Oh, I got another thing of flamethrower ammo from that. So, okay, evidently flamethrower ammo can drop from random containers.
Supply storage locked down.
But yeah, when you first play this, there is a tendency to just think, oh, I have the flamethrower, it can make the alien retreat. Haha, I'm invincible. The problem with that line of thinking is that the alien will retreat. Yes, it will retreat all day long from you. I thought I grabbed that one before. But what the alien will not do is let you go unscathed. A lot of the time he will smack you in the face and just, you know, take off a quarter of your health or whatever each time.
Wait, can you patch me through to Ripley? I've already connected you. Ripley, there's an override command that allows you to initiate the emergency lockdown.
Alright,
It's
so...
on the terminal behind the reception desk.
Alright. There's not anything fancy here.
Ricardo, server reception is closed off.
Drop, come through to the server farm, quietly.
Now, he's ahead of me there in the server farm, I think. Yep. So you can hear the android talking to it. See, if the androids don't see you, then you're good. But you better get the heck out of Dodge fast.
Okay.
I've set up an
Alright,
emergency
so-
shutdown at the terminal inside the server farm. You need to trigger it from there, then get out. I'll keep your exit open till you're through, then shut the trap.
Thank you, Ricardo. You've been helpful. Alright, so this is the part where we need flares and noisemakers. Because this is sketchy. This is a very, very dangerous section. But see, like, you get so much flamer fuel initially. See, he's behind me or in front of me, I think. Creep this way. But yeah, you gotta loop through a bunch of different stuff here. Unfortunately, the Xeno doesn't, like, attack the androids or even look at them. Fortunately, you can use the subtitles. Even if you can't hear the androids, you can use it to just kind of gauge where the Xeno is. Does this belong to you? He asks the Xeno. Yeah, it's a different hack minigame. Sorry I'm quieter, I gotta listen to what's going on here. As you can see, tons and tons of flamer ammo.
You got it.
Is my exit open, Ricardo?
Wait a minute.
Ricardo, is my exit...
Okay. Alright, refresh where I gotta go. Okay, once, I believe I have to go up this way, which is easy enough. I think it's through that door, I just gotta make sure.
You won't move. What are you doing, Ricardo? Fix it.
But yeah, tons of flamer ammo.
I'm sorry, Ripley. I'm working on it.
Alright, now. Okay, so, yes, this is the way I gotta go. So I gotta loop through here. The way I did it before. Alright, and no.
Ricardo, you got news for me?
I need more time.
I don't have more time.
But yeah. Okay. That was not easy. Alright, now. Which way do I have to go again? Oh, yeah. So this is the sucky part. You got to go all the way back to the lobby. And there's not a fast way to do it. So this is where the flamer really comes in handy. Because otherwise you are like never, ever, ever getting out quickly. I think I'm heading the right way. Oh, so I headed the wrong way completely? Awesome. Huh. Yeah. Yep. But I got plenty of flamer ammo, so that shouldn't be a big deal. That android scared the piss out of me. Ah. Now see, this is a faster way. The first time I did this, I did not go this way. That is hazardous gas that will make bad things happen, so you don't want that. But yeah, this is a faster way through if memory serves. You just remove that brace. Alright, and then you take this off the dough, and you check on the mini, and this lets you skippity-doo-dah right through to... Wait, what? Yeah, unfortunately, there's a body down there, nothing else of importance. Also, when the Xeno has not tracked you, it seems to always stay within like 2 rooms of you, give or take. When it hasn't tracked you, though, it's better to just stay quiet and not attack it.
I had to suppress the alert. It was the only way to get Ripley out.
Alright, and now... Yeah, now I can go this way.
You let it out? We had it locked down, and you let it out? Ripley, it's still on your tail.
Where should I go?
Take the elevator to Gemini Labs. If it follows, we can still trap it there. Ripley, Ricardo, We can't let it escape again, no matter what.
And this is why we opened up this other thing. And see, that right there, I remember the first time I did this, I made a comment specifically about that, you know, that's awfully final sounding. Awfully final sounding. See? Lady coughing, so you know there's humans here. Alright, so I gotta get upstairs to Gemini Exoplanet Solutions.
Keep your head together. You can do it.
Oh, awesome physics. But that works. Ah, crap. I mean, if the Xeno just pops out and kills them all, that'd work for me, but...
Everywhere is so empty.
Oh, she's right there. Okay. See, this lady's got a shotgun, so she's very dangerous. Oop. But if you can squeak by, stun batons will incapacitate humans without...
Is there some... Don't push.
See? Not killing them.
Nothing. Not a trace.
This guy's clearly glitched out, which is unfortunate, because I gotta get past him, so...
What am I doing here?
I wonder if I can... I haven't used a smoke bomb in a little bit.
What was that? Looks like I got company. I saw that. Mom. Hello?
And voila. Oh, and the Xeno's there, so they can have fun with the Xeno. But yeah. So, that is how you get through these sorts of things without killing people. You stun baton them, you throw a smoke bomb, etc. And this is on hard difficulty, so I mean, it's not like I'm laden with tons and tons of ammo and guns and everything. I'm just a regular old girl, just
I'm in Gemini, Waits.
in my own little
We
world.
need that whole facility powered up. There's a freight elevator you'll need to take, but ever since Seegson pulled funding from Gemini, it's been out
Another
of
one of
action.
those, just in case. You need ethanol for a smoke bomb? I guess. That makes some measure of sense. Alright, so I've got... Okay. So, I'm going to take a quick break here, and I'll be right back.